Now I have several species actually growing in this container right here, and I have this growing in my northeast facing window in my bathroom, but this is called Hoya lacunosa, this one that's tendriling right here. And it's a fairly common one to have in cultivation, largely because everyone always says that the flowers smell so divine. And I've had this one for a little less than a year and a half, so I haven't had the pleasure of it actually blooming yet, and I can't wait because of what I just said. The flowers smell so good. But you'll notice actually around, here on the stems, you'll see that it starts to have these little roots here, and this actually tells me that this is a particular plant that's probably very easy to root. So as it starts to tendril out a little bit more, I might actually take some clippings and actually try to root those up in some moist sphagnum. This particular plant is found all throughout Southeast Asia, so it's fairly common, and like I said, it's been in cultivation for a while, and again, mainly for not necessarily its leaves, but for its really good smelling flowers. It is an epiphytic species, which means it's actually growing on something else, usually a tree, and it means that its roots do not like to be waterlogged. So the roots don't mind actually being a little bit more in a smaller container, and you'll want to have a little bit more of a barkier mix like I have here. You could actually see some of the bark chunks in the top of this soil. And I water this because it's directly in my northeast facing window. I water it, not regularly, but not fairly often. So I would say a little bit more like once a week. And you just want to make sure that you water it a little bit more thoroughly so that all of the stems that you have, which have roots on it, are getting water in an equal manner. Because I think occasionally what happens here with this one is that I might only water on one part of the side and the others are not actually getting water, and it starts to kind of like rumple up a little bit. So that's something that you might want to just kind of keep mind of, especially when you have a little bit more of these pendant variety ones. I haven't had any problems as far as pests go with this particular plant, which is a very good sign. I think Hoyas are pretty resilient when it comes to pests in the first place. But otherwise, this is a great plant. You don't need a tremendous amount of light. Like I said, northeast facing window, so 30 to 50% of that full sun is going to be perfect for Hoya lacunosa.